kings before you. Many names, many titles. Men who rose from nothing. Men who risked all that they love to lead by honor and virtue and inspire the common man. Do you think you're different? Somehow chosen. Who gave you the right to rule? It wasn't the people. It wasn't God. It was you.
Fellow Spartans, how you doing and welcome. So today we've had a pretty fantastic announcement by Creative Assembly, and that is with this impressive trailer unveiling the Age of Charlemagne campaign for Total War Attila, which I've got to say I am pretty damn excited about. To some people though, this news will come as a kind of confirmation to what was predicted a few weeks ago when there were rumours floating about in the community. I remember for myself seeing something on Reddit about it, but at the time no one was 100% sure. Either way though, this I'm certain will be a very welcome addition to Attila, and please a lot of Total War fans, as it fills the gap nicely between the fall of the Roman Empire and the dawn of the medieval ages, a time when fresh powers emerged and true kings were born, a new dawn, a new era for Europe, and at a time of religious upheaval when paganism began to give way to the rise of Christianity. And of course, as the title states, this campaign will focus around the protagonist Charlemagne, king of the Franks, who in his lifetime united most of Western Europe and reigned from the year 800 to 814 AD, and as you can see in the trailer, it depicts his journey to becoming king after mourning the death of his father Pepin the Short, which is shown at the very beginning. You get that feeling in it that he's becoming what he was born to be. It seems to be emphasised that we, like Charlemagne did in history, have a role, a duty as such, to unite people, populations and kingdoms to be under one banner, one nation, and to stabilise, not necessarily through war, as the world is exhausted and weary of conflict and battle, but through knowledge and a return to civilization after the devastation and apocalypse of what had gone before, by building lasting legacies and defining what is meant to be a king. So given this setting, the campaign map covers the main body of Europe as far down as Spain and Sicily, and going north to the lands of the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms in Britain, and will include 52 conquerable provinces. You will start in the year 768 AD with 8 playable factions available. As to who they are, we do not know yet, with Creative Assembly drip feeding us this information until its release date. But let me know in the comments who you think or would like to be playable in the campaign. I'd like to hear your thoughts. However, they have promised over 300 new and authentic units for the time period, as well as all new tech and buildings, so hopefully taking a similar pattern from the substantial Empires of Sand DLC, which added some very solid additions and improvements to the game. Now, Age of Charlemagne gives each playable faction a unique set of challenging kingdom requirements to meet for the dedicated and shrewd player. Once achieved, you will be able to declare a new kingdom name for your faction, reflecting or altering history in your wake. For example, the Kingdom of England. In addition, each faction will receive tailored narrative story events offering you distinct challenges and dilemmas as your campaign unfolds. Historically inspired, some choices will lead you further to the faction's original destiny, or you may choose to carve a new path of your own. Now this sounds pretty awesome indeed, and we have seen similar narrative driven events before in the last Roman campaign, but I feel CA will have built upon this feature for this DLC. What I do love as well is the sound of the new UI, which has been added in an art style of the Middle Ages. Influences ranging from the illuminated manuscripts and early stained glass work that promises to lend colour and atmosphere to the campaign. As well, going on from what I mentioned before about your success not solely coming from battle, there is a feature implemented called War Weariness, with the sign of a great true king is in knowing how far your people can be pushed. Wars are significant and dramatic events between kingdoms and should not be undertaken lightly. The fewer wars you wage, the better your people will respond, as frequent and drawn out conflict will rapidly damage morale and your army's integrity. A shrewd ruler will seek to bring peace quickly and decisively. With the addition of new buildings and technologies in the Age of Charlemagne, they have been designed to reflect the new period. Significantly, you'll encounter and leverage those that inspire the emerging ideas of feudalism and chivalry as your campaign progresses. Many buildings also now give bonuses to adjacent provinces as well as their own, allowing for more specialisation within the different geographic areas of your kingdom and chaining combinations of benefits across your lands. In addition, while conflict will always dog you, victory conditions that reward a less military focused approach are now achievable, testing your mettle as both a compassionate and cunning ruler. Agents are more specialised than before, with assassins, spies and priests focus on a more powerful but specific ability set rather than being more useful in all situations. Alongside your generals, agents also receive all new skill trees with more variation in the branches available to them. This provides greater choices in how you develop and specialise them over time. Finally, the new army and navy legacies will focus on bonuses that reward distinct playstyles. All the features and additions so far sound very promising, and I can't wait to see the campaign in action in the coming week or so. Now, Creative Assembly, I feel, are building the hype around it very well indeed, and it makes me think that they have put a lot of time and effort into it. And of course, I will certainly be covering this campaign with a Let's Play series, and with the Sassanid campaign coming to an end very soon, I will be aiming to finish that before the 10th of December when this is going to be released, and it will then free up time to release this campaign regularly, so keep your eyes peeled for that. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Some people were hoping for Medieval 3 when CA teased us this yesterday, but that was never going to happen really before Warhammer was released at least. But see this as a kind of the next best thing, a sort of Medieval 2.5 if you wish. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the announcement and if you will be playing it when it comes out. Very exciting stuff. I cannot wait. But until next time, this is WarriorofSparta for now saying farewell.